come to Rivaldo Life right here, and you guys can follow me on my social media platforms at Rivaldo.life, Rivaldo.life. Rivaldo Life on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, and even on Rumble if I'm not mistaken. But without any further ado, let's start the stream. Thank you YouTube for watching. Till the next time, love yourself, be yourself. Goodbye. So, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. I just started YouTube. I hope you guys are well. Um, what will we talk about today? So, I want to talk about the DDG and Halle Bailey drama. To be honest with you, there is a lot that I want to say on this specific fixture, and I don't know. Maybe you guys will agree with me or not, but let's just do this.
Okay, you guys, so let's get into what went down with Halo while at a custody exchange between DDG and Halle Bailey. And it's actually very, very sad. And I think this situation will really have you looking at everything differently. So, just a quick backstory in case you're not up to date. DDG and Halle Bailey have been in a really messy custody battle since May of 2025. They broke up back in October of 2024, and things seemed okay at first. They were co parenting, keeping things civil, but then everything fell apart. In May, Holly filed a restraining order against DDG. She accused him of being physically and verbally abusive. She said he slammed her face into the steering wheel, y'all. She also said that he called her names and that he did all of this in front of Halo. Now, she was granted temporary sole custody of their son Halo, but then DDG fired back. He filed his own restraining order and claimed that Holly was the one who was abusive. He said she threatened to harm herself, that she was tracking him with air tags, and that she wasn't mentally stable enough to have full custody. Now, the court denied his request to stop Holly from taking Halo to Italy for a work trip, and eventually DDG was allowed supervised visits even while Holly was overseas.
Even listening to the story, to the full, well, a recap of the story, is absolutely sad though, because how can you as a man ever win? How can you win? This is just I don't know, to be honest with you. This is just horrible. Again, she accused him of being physical with her, calling her names, etc. And I believe she said that she has like a Porsche camera, I don't know what they call it in the US, like camera footage to prove everything, which a lot of us, a lot of fans were actually waiting for it before we can actually say something against DDG. But we are now months after this, still no footage shown, and essentially it was just a ploy to get this man into the bad light of the internet. And it totally worked though, because that is how it works. You can't get a man, to be honest with you. The only way you can get it is if he's a celebrity. Just make something, just form something horrendous against him, and social media will eat it up. The shade room will eat it up, and the single mothers that have that be baby mamas or baby daddies, they will all go under the comments and say bad thing about this man, while he actually had proof. He actually had screenshots to prove how she is mentally unstable. And still the court went against him and gave her full custody. How in the hell can you win as a man? It's like if you're the first one to file custody, you will get it. Doesn't matter what the other person proved or not. And it's like you can't say that both of them were at fault. You can't say that both of them were mentally unstable. You can't say that they are just young people trying to figure out parenting. No, you can't, because one of them is seen like she is literally the princess that can't do no wrong, and it doesn't matter what DDG does. It doesn't matter how much he proves. He will automatically he will automatically be seen as the villain. Doesn't matter what he does. When he was with Halle Bailey, he did his thing. He got off of social media, didn't do YouTube, put his own career on a hold. didn't have women on his team, doing what he was supposed to do to make sure that Halle Bailey didn't have a bad name or he didn't just embarrass her in public. Did whatever he freaking could. And what did social media say? Wow, you got with Halle Bailey. She is way above you. She makes more money than you, which is absolutely false. But social media will eat it up. Whenever they see a successful woman with a man that they think isn't as successful, they will tear that man down because in women's mind, you can't date someone who is below you financially. You always have to date up. And again, social media is just a platform for broken down people who don't have anything better to do with their lives. People who are watching people and trying to feel like, hey, I deserve this. They have a good man in home, but they see someone on social media, a man is buying chocolate for his wife, so the man that they have at home isn't good enough. They always compare their lives with others. And essentially, what they are trying to do is they want to drag you down with them. Single women will keep you single. That's a long. That is a saying that has been used for ages. But it is what it is, though. This is absolutely sad. Let's just continue this video.
In a movie. Now, just to be clear, still up to this day, DDG is allowed to see Halo, but he has to have supervised visits. So according to a new court document, there was a custody exchange happening where DDG was dropping off Halo, but Halo did not want his dad to leave. So he started crying uncontrollably. So Halle ended up pulling up to get Halo, and of course, y'all know how it goes. When mama pulls up, the baby usually stops crying, but no, Halo was still crying uncontrollably, and even the monitor tried to console Halo, but Halo just was not having it. So at around 9:01 a.m., the monitor actually called DDG and asked him to come back inside because Halo would not stop crying. So when DDG showed up, Halo saw him and immediately stopped crying. Now the document says that Halo raised his arms up to DDG and said, "Hi, hi, hi," like he was so happy to see his daddy again. Now, just so y'all can understand, MC is Halo, CP is Halle Bailey, and NCP is DDG,
crazy,
okay? So the document reads, monitor attempted to console MC, that's Halo, but MC would not stop crying. Monitor asked CP, that's Halle Bailey, to leave. So monitor could call NCP to come into to get MC. Since MC was upset, CP agreed and left the store. Monitor waited for CP to get in the car and drive off. CP told Monitor that she wanted to buy MC whatever it is that she was gonna buy him. Monitor told CP that NCP was waiting and Monitor did not want to run late for NCP. Monitor assured CP that she would let NCP know that CP planned on getting MC, whatever that is, and would ask NCP to get MC something to eat. CP agreed. 9:01 a.m., Monitor calls NCP and asked him to come inside because MC...
I just wonder how, again, I don't have kids of my own, to be honest with you, why I'm just afraid of this happening to me. So, again, you can never know what will happen to you. You can't never plan for this to happen. A lot of us will say, like, why did you choose this woman? Because you knew that this woman would turn out like... No, you just never fucking know. And the same for women, though. Like, why did you choose this man? This man had like 10 baby mamas already. You never well, okay, if that was the case, you can tell that, okay, maybe he isn't the right guy for me. But again, you can never tell what will happen in the future. Someone will change into a villain, into Thanos, if they don't get what they want from you. And me trying to prevent that, trying to, scout the best woman for my... It doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter because having the woman who you think that she will never do this shit to you, when she does do this shit, that shit will break you 10 times worse, to be honest with you. So ex- finding the quote unquote good one that won't do this is a myth. It's a myth. Everyone can be that petty. Everyone can go that low. It's just how low will they get, to be honest with you, and how much will they take? How psychopathic can they actually be? That is just the question, but I don't
MC
know.
was crying. NCP showed up and MC saw him, then stopped crying and raised his arms for NCP to hold him. MC said hi, hi, hi. Monitor told NCP that CP was going to buy MC, whatever that is, but did not due to the time and not wanting to be late. Now, NCP said that he will buy MC something to eat and bought MC apple juice and a pastry. Now, to me, that says a lot because the moment Halo saw his father, he stopped crying and reacted to him. I mean, that's very powerful that in that moment, Halo didn't want his mama, he didn't want the monitor, he didn't want nobody else but his daddy. He did not want him to leave. I mean, let's be real. When a child is stuck on you like that, that lets you know that that child feels very loved and very safe to be under you.
Absolutely.
And also, we have to remember that Halo is 18 months. Now, based on research, it shows that children that age don't understand time the way we do. So when DDG walked away, Halo might have felt like he was leaving forever. And when DDG came back and Halo immediately calmed down, that tells us that his daddy's presence makes him feel very much safe. But I want to know, what do you guys think about this whole situation? Do you guys feel like Holly is wrong, or do you feel like she's justified? And how do you feel about Halo wanting his
There's
dad
something
and
about
nobody
the eyes as
else?
well, though.
Y'all let me know what you think in the comments, but that's all I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.
You know, somebody that I would never cancel, and I know people hate him and they try to cancel him every other day, is DDG. I've been watching him for years, and I feel like the bad person.
There is a Halle is not the villain. She is the fucking villain. I just don't want to hear anything, to be honest with you. That woman knew what she was doing. She knew that DGG was a great father, and the baby was never in any type of harmful situation. She just wanted to make that man's life miserable. She just wanted to take that man's life. She just wanted to smear his name on social media. It nearly worked, but DGG is a king in this shit. He knows how to be himself. He didn't do anything but be himself. And that is all you can do as a human being. If you don't have any dirt, if you're not trying to be anyone that you're not, being yourself will always be enough. So I just hope, not only for DGG, but for any father, for any good father in this battle, trying to see their kids, trying to be in their kids' life. Stick in there, man. Like, your son, your daughter, your kid will always love you. Doesn't matter what the mother says. Your kid will love you. Keep showing up. Eventually, the kid will see that you're showing up as a father, that you're trying to be there, and trying is the best you can do in the situation. The world is against you. The world will always be against you, but it can be difficult as well, though. Like, how many times have you heard that kids will resent their father, and then essentially when they grow up and they understand the situation much better, they realize, you know what, my father was right. My father did whatever he could do, and my mother was hiding things. My mother was, playing a victim, while my father did his best to come to me, to be in my life. But the mother didn't want that. The mother wants to paint the father as a villain to his own kids, and that is the most hurtful shit that a father can witness. That is the price you pay, though, as a father, as a man in this day and age. It is what it is. It is difficult, though, like, because I can sit here and say, like, yeah, you have to choose the right woman, or yeah, you have to. Doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. Even Princess Cinderella or something like that, she would fuck a man up if she could, or if she felt like she wanted to. So it is what it is. There is no innocent person on here. Everybody is a villain. everybody can be a villain, and that is certainly the thing you need to watch out for. But let's continue. There's a lot more to talk about. I've seen something happen, to be honest with you, on the Twitch space, which is